Welcome to Waste Watchers, where we watch cinematic excrement so you don't have to. Today we had the displeasure of watching Catwoman.
It's boring. So.
Boring as heck.
Half the things in the movie aren't even really telling you anything about the movie itself. It's just stuff that they put in.
Let's start with the plot.
Firstly, it changes Catwoman's origin immensely.
Since Tim Burton, Batman Returns, they changed what Catwoman was.
She goes from a human, the human figure of Catwoman to a
half
special
cat,
power,
retarded person. And it felt like that they were thinking they were empowering women when they weren't.
The biggest thing was just you keep reaching dead points.
Yeah.
Every time. There's no character development.
And introducing characters.
The
lead male role. He sort of just comes out of nowhere and...
Stupidest detective ever.
Yeah, probably the worst detective I've ever seen.
Acting wise, this was Halle Berry coming off her Oscar win.
Was this after?
That was a fluke.
Was this after the Bond movie?
Yeah, it was after, but it was literally the movie she did after her Oscar win.
Oh wow.
And so,
good choice by her.
I mean, at least you accepted her Razzie Award.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for that.
I'm sure she had fun, but oh well.
Yeah, that whole purr stuff.
The purring was not acceptable.
Just don't purr. It's fine if you extend words, kind of like Michelle Pfeiffer did. Perfect. And that kind of stuff, but...
And what was the thing the cat thing that she got all crazy about?
Catnip.
That was so weird.
And then tuna.
Yeah, just eating
all
that
the
bit, the sushi.
Hissing at dogs.
Sharon Stone, I thought she was pretty good. She knew it was campy.
Yeah.
So she was having fun. Yeah, the script was just terrible, that's all.
The music.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the biggest, the worst
The
things.
soundtrack was so terrible.
It was basic royalty-free music. And then it had random music video scenes, like that basketball scene.
What's with that basketball scene?
The basketball scene was the equivalent to Spider-Man 3 of Peter Parker with the symbiote walking down
With
doing
that
thing. But basically that's what that scene was.
The movie was horribly shot and edited.
I don't think there was a lot of forethought into how much CGI they were going to do. And I'm assuming they actually had to use the excessive amount of CGI is because they shot it really poorly.
Yeah. And because they had Zoe Bell as the stunt woman and she's white, so I think they CG'd on top of her.
So that's just a waste.
Yeah, the director's, he only has one name. It starts with a P, I don't even know what it is.
Otis or something.
Some random just...
But yeah, I thought that made me laugh.
With everyone.
Yeah.
Was the one where they got their two writings, they scanned it. So you can blatantly see the exact same word.
Yeah, you can tell from this angle that she's an aggressive person, but she is sorry or something.
The thing about most movies is that they spend a lot of time on exposition talking about the actual movie, but this one was more about the origin of cats and everything. They didn't have much exposition as it was.
With the plot.
It didn't really have anything.
Because it didn't really have a plot.
No.
Well, they sort of did.
There's a basic line.
Well, I'm going to spoil it for you guys anyway. It's the bad guy.
Evil makeup. That's what we need to say. Evil makeup.
Well, yeah, basically that was the plot. Someone selling a product, it's harmful to
people. Makeup is to animals.
Yeah. And basically Catwoman needs to stop this from happening.
It was a pretty bad antagonist.
She had no motive.
Catwoman, really. It was more of a revenge motive to get back at the company.
Yeah.
I'd say one of the most jarring issues about it, like you said before, the editing. It was really choppy.
I think they got a music video director.
Well, it's not so much that. I think it's they didn't have the forethought to plan it or the way they wanted to edit it.
Yeah.
They used a lot of really weird wide-angle close-ups. That didn't work too well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers didn't put much money into this movie.
They didn't put any thought either. It's definitely better than Movie 3, but it's not as entertaining as Birdemic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that for my vote. I don't think I'd recommend this to anyone.
I wouldn't rewatch it.
Very boring.
It's not even funny. It's not a bad movie that you love.
Just see if you I could have used those hours of my life for something else.
I'll give it 1 star out of 5. What about you, man?
Yeah, I'd probably go 1.
A weak one. Could have been. It could have hit them up.
Yeah, well, the thing was, this was the year before Batman Begins happened.
Yeah.
So
It just made Batman look better.
it did.
But yeah, I'd say that's it for this episode of Waste Watchers, guys. you next time.